Still want to go a little bit deeper. This is about the height where the French drain is going to come. And I want to have a little bit of a, how do you say, extra room in the bottom. So if stuff, solid stuff gets in there, that it sinks to the bottom before it goes into the French drain. Yeah, we need at least 15 centimeters more. Now we maybe end up in Australia. So yeah, there's still fairly some water coming out of this drainage pipe, although it's mostly blocked, but it seeps through eventually. So I'm also going to make that end up in the container. Part of it will be blocked off, but I'll leave an opening so that it can drain into the container. But because it's blocked, it also drains through the thing, and it ends up below it. What shouldn't be a problem, because the French drain is going to start here. So that should take care of that water. Still need to go a little bit lower. Now we need to take off a piece of the wall. Like this corner here. But this needs to go anyway, because we're gonna cement it all the way down. So we need to take it off at least from here, where it starts moving outwards. This concrete that the Portuguese make is so hard, guys. I think it's because of the river sand. It's like small aggregate. The whole tijolo wall is coming down. I only need this corner still. Now best will be if we take this part off also, but this is part of the foundation of the house, so I'm gonna cut that and try to not to disturb this too much while we're putting in the French drain. guess we're not going to be building a container here today. There's still a lot of water coming out. Let's start with like a small concrete slabby here. That's not going to happen with all this water. So it's coming from here, or from the bottom. I think we need to wait a couple of days, guys, before it dries out. And also, I've been thinking about this container because one of you guys said it might be easier to just cement it up, which it is, of course. So I have these nice thin tijolos here. The size of the container is not going to be very big. I even have to cement render the inside while we're going up, otherwise I can't reach anymore. We don't have to go up that high. I think to about where you guys are here. We'll just extend the gutter pipe until here. But it's a little bit small. Also, if you want to scoop sediment from the bottom. So I was thinking we need to make it a little bit bigger. At least maybe 2 tijolos, like in width. But with this water here, we're not going to do anything. So, yeah. Maybe move some more sand. For those of you still suggesting we park a car here, how? Then we need to go at least up to this height. You see I'm digging it out, right? We don't want to have soil like up against the house, like until here. So like I just told Fatima, we're going to have a nice spinaat here. A terrace. The neighbors have nice grass, sweetie. A lot. As for this mountain of soil that we're creating here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make terraces. Or at least this front part, all the way from there to there. It's going to be more level. Still we're going to keep a little bit of incline, but it's going to be a lot higher. As you can see here, because the wetland is level, where Akira is standing on, You see that here we have, what is it, 40 centimeters maybe? So somewhere along this line we're gonna make a retaining wall. And before I get all your suggestions about doing it with schist, no, we're not gonna do it with schist. No, you cannot change my mind. Working with schist, guys, is a lot of work, especially if you don't have any experience with it. So we're just gonna do some concrete blocks. It's gonna look nice, but not schist. So yeah, we're gonna need a whole lot more than this actually. We also want to do that part. But yeah, once we're gonna work on that, our yellow friend Doug can help out, I think. Almost there. Hi there. Yeah. Tomorrow more olive pruning. Continue with this the day after, probably. I hope this dries out a bit, because now it's one big swimming pool here.